Hi, how are you?
Very well. How are you doing down there in India?
I'm not in India. I'm actually in the UK.
Oh, in UK. Okay. Okay.
Um, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
I'm an artist. I've been an artist for many years. I'm showing around the world. I have an international reputation around the world. I used to work with some big galleries, but unfortunately, with what's happening nowadays, a lot of galleries are shutting down. It's getting very hard to be an artist nowadays. I don't know if you're an artist, but probably you know all about that. And my work is abstract expressionist. I'm a colorist, and showing my work is about the mixing different ethnic minority with cultures. That's why I paint different people in different colors to show that the diversity in the different human races.
That's great. Wow. Uh,
Uh, and it's also, and they're all united, like all social classes in one, in a way, in order to show human feeling as compassion, support, and especially nowadays with the pandemic, as you know, in India it's even worse. In England, we're just coming through it, but we're not sure out of the loop, as you know. It's very important nowadays that everybody shows support to each other. And I could see nowadays it's contrary. People start hating each other, and the aggression towards each other is tremendous. In my work, I'm trying to show the reverse, how to support each other, to show compassion, to support in sadness, in happiness, how we could do that.
wow, that's amazing. Um, can you describe what your biggest influence on your practice is?
My big influence in what sort of, what are you talking about, like
Like,
the art?
yeah, in your artwork, your current artwork.
My favorite artist, I could say my favorite I love oh gosh, the Kooning. I love the Kooning. I love Matisse because the colors. I was brought up in south of France where the colors are very important. Moved to Britain 35 years ago. But for me, colors and light is one of the crucial stuff. Nature, I love nature. So I'm trying to put my figures are not in sort of in abstract way. There is no city, no structure, as the air is free, so they're sitting like suspended in space in a way. Um, what else can I say? I like Rousseau, the way Rousseau. I like some of the different artists as well, but I only like the artists with a strong voice.
Yeah.
My
Wow,
work is quite strong as well.
wow, it's very, very broad. It's very, very amazing, honestly. Could you tell us the most memorable moment in your artistic journey?
Much journey. My first one-man show. That's important. That was amazing. First one, I'm sure it was in London. It went extremely well. And the was the first of everything that was more important because after that, you go into a business routine, okay, I have another show. It's exciting. It's great. But the first one, when they come and talk to you and they say, why are they talking to me? Why was it extraordinary? Was it like my work? Why? Because we are very secure about ourselves. Who's very secure about ourselves? We're not. I'm not. Probably until I die, I will never know what exactly I want to express completely. I'm trying to do my best, but sometimes you don't know how people will understand your work. And rejection is very hard. But now I'm old enough not to care about it. You like it, fine. You don't like it, it's too bad, but it's fine as well.
That's very, that's very, very true. What do you think is your biggest obstacle as an artist?
Oh, biggest obstacle as an artist. Other artist. I tell you a story a long time ago when I was looking at the Impressionists, and I think they were collective artists in France, as they were all around the world in the old times, where artists were, okay, well, jealousy, that's human feelings, to be jealous because one is more successful or better. But at least they were communities, they fight, they love each other, they argue, they get on. And these communities of artists have disappeared, I think. In London, you can see, I mean, you're saying in London, so, when I moved to London in the 80s, there were artist studios everywhere. Now they're all gone because, first of all, it's too expensive. If you have an artist studio, it will cost a fortune. And all these warehouses have been destroyed and developed into luxury apartments. So it's all gone. So all these artist communities are gone. So I decided to create an artist community. And I found this pub called Goat Tavern in Mayfair. And upstairs, they had a bar. And I went to see the landlord and said, "Was it possible once a month?" So I organized a group of artists to meet up. We pay for the drinks and we could have the place for free for 5 hours. He said, "Sure, that'd be great." So I advertised for free in artist newsletters. They gave me a free advert twice for 2 months. And then people start coming. And the artists, they were so horrible. They just only want to sell promotion. Can you do anything for me? I said, no, I'm an artist. I'm not an art dealer. I'm not a merchant. I'm just a painter like you guys. I just want to meet other painters or sculptors or whatever to create a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. I kind of, for 1 year, just give up. And I said, the worst thing in the art world is not the dealers, it's not the collectors, it's the other artists.
Yeah, it is very overcomplicated. It is. It is. It is. What do you think of like the rise of like digital companies like us and how we deal with art?
Oh, I think the future is digital nowadays, especially in pandemic, and there could be probably more pandemic in the future. Um, I've done myself. I found this company in Brazil, and for $80, they created this amazing video, which is 365 degrees. So you walk in, and you could turn around in the exhibition space, and that's $80 it costs.
Wow.
And I think that's a very good promotion
Right.
because in the 60s or 50s, I suppose I was born in the late 50s. In the 60s, I was a baby, but I've been told if you're a good artist, like if you're Francis Bacon, people will bang on your door and discover you, Nowadays, as an artist, you have to do all the hard work to show them that if they trust you, they could make money on
Mm.
your behalf or for you or on your back. But you have to show them all the hard work and how your work will look in the gallery. And that's very hard, very hard. So very important, as I said, to build uh, a portfolio of a press book where if you can spend few monies or few pennies, have few articles done, sometimes free or pay a little bit, and have published that on your CVs and show your case, your work in professional environments like gallery wise. So what you guys doing, it's very, very good.
Okay, thank you. Um, would you like to see us move back to physical exhibitions and kind of move away from the digital experience?
I think it's digital and physical is both because digitally shows, but if I was an art collector and I'm an artist, and digitally it's nice, but you don't really see the work in the flesh. And it's very important to see the work in the flesh. You work in
Mm-hmm.
painting, or how do you paint, brushes or knives? How do you do the work? Mixed media. First approach is very good. Social media on virtual shows, but at the end of the day, you have to see the work in the flesh. Okay, you have online galleries where they send the work and you keep it for 2 weeks. If you don't like it, send it back. Okay, that's fine, but sometimes they get lost, sometimes they get damaged, sometimes people don't pay for the work, and then you have terrible problems. So, okay, but still physical galleries, physical shows is still be part of it, and it be both combined together, I think.
Wow. Okay. Well,
That's my opinion.
yeah, it's fair. It's very fair. What impact do you hope that your piece will have on the audience?
To move the audience. I want people to be moved. Have a message. Have a message of hope. compassion. And I want to share that with other people. I want to give, I want people to feel happy, or whatever it is. I had a painting for me, for example, it was an idea behind, and he meant something, but for you, you look at it, and he means something completely different. And that, at least you are touched by it, and you understand something through your own feelings.
Well, it was very lovely speaking to you. Like, your message is very clear and your message is very bold, and I really, 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 really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
In this day and age, honestly, it's amazing.
I don't want to follow a trend as well. I've been told, and I know through experience, all the true artists themselves never follow trends. You follow your own voice. Find your own voice as a key. And it's any art is the same. If you're a singer, you have to find your own voice. If you're a writer, you have to follow your own style, you know? If you're a sculptor, then find your own voice. And when you have your own voice, believe in yourself. And that's hard to believe in yourself.
It's very hard. It is a journey. It's a journey that you have to come to yourself. This is very.
Are you an artist yourself?
I'm actually not. I am a politics student. So it's very interesting when you're talking about your piece and talking about ethnic minorities. And that's something that I'm very interested in, and something that I feel that your art does give this message. And it's very, like, it's very, very, it's a beautiful message.
Well, thank you. I took part. It's I don't know if you heard. It was organized in Hackney. It was organized by this woman and a group exhibition about racial against art against racism.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it in London.
Hackney.
Huh?
In Hackney.
In Hackney, yeah.
I don't think I've heard of it, but it's something that would happen in Hackney. It's very, because Hackney is very racially driven and very, there's lots of prevalent issues in Hackney.
That's right. She selects few artists, and I present two because I wasn't which would be against racism. One was all people together, like, and then all people fighting each other, you know. And she decided to take two. It was a group show. It went very well. So yes, on my work, I got strong politically.
I know. I feel like it's everything is political. Everything, absolutely everything. And art is a very, very convincing way to portray the political side of the world.
Totally, totally.
So that's amazing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
It was really nice speaking to you, Francesco.
Lovely that. Nice talking to you, and good luck in your studies.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.